A slight delay on that as lent Na'Vi a few more seconds. Bit and Wonderful reclaiming kills. Player spotted out on Jail. Are they ready for Magic's? Wonderful is. He's kept Na'Vi in this. The first chance to close out Anubis will not come through for Spirit. And so this is the third time of asking for Spirit to take this map over the line. Their pick in this series. The one that sends you into those playoffs. And the reigning champs getting tested. Donk left up in this 1v1 clutch, a clutch to Wonderful. He's lost once already. This time, he looks for his revenge, and he's gonna get it. Donk is a safe pair of hands in these clutches. And with Zontix cooking up openings, Spirit get through Anubis, battered and bruised, the full 24 rounds needed. Na'Vi's hopes now lie on this punished pick of Train. For any other GOAT contenders, took them years. Looking at the likes of Zywoo, 4 years to get his major trophy. Simple, 5 for him from when he first appeared on the HLTV Top 20. It was a long route to the top, but not for Donk, not for this guy. And so Spirit, his team in great form around him, changes to how individuals play into the big picture. And Spirit, taking this in stellar form, sets them up for one hell of playoff potential. The reigning champions make it to the Moody Center. They get through flawlessly, 3-0. Playoffs secured for Team Spirit.
From the big stage at the Moody Center, they just need to complete this round, and it starts well. Keserato has slaughtered Flammus as he tries to burst through the smoke here. Nice jump up, but Keserato's still out there. That M4 doing all the work. It's a massive quad kill. And he already had he almost had the ace earlier. This time he's going to try and see if he can really complete it. The USB out, and he gets it. An ace to get to the playoffs here in Austin, Texas.
A 13-5 finish. It's devastating for VP, but for Furia,
they weren't so diligent with the HE, and an immediate headshot removing VP's captain. VP to be thrust into that last day of play, the 2-2 scoreline. Competitive first halves in both of these maps, but blowouts into the second. Flashed in, they give it a go. Handled with class, with poise. Vitality are the big boys here at the Blast TV Austin Major. And they make it abundantly apparent.
9 HP, no hope, no chance. Split goes down, and there it is. The playoffs locked in. Vitality, they have done what they came here to do, taking care of business in stage 3. Their spot in the Moody Center, it is booked.
FaZe have a date with playoffs. Frozen tried to keep them kicking and screaming at the start of all of this. But believe your eyes, Austin, you have your hero. Elige will take to the stage in playoffs. They did. One and only American to do it in this slow return to NA for a major. Catching Na'Vi off guard with this one, forcing Bitten Ime into an unfavorable retake. Player roosting up above. Bit gets the first headshot, retakes on. Bit's looking for a little more. Hades cuts him down at that distance, and it's a lethal crossfire as G2 push us beyond regulation.
Let's go. It has to go into overtime.
Heavy God has shown us improvement as this game's gone on, and Hades is going to find first blood yet again. Double from Hunter! The response out of Wonderful's there. They're still going to try to press it up against Heavy God. Can he deliver? He hears everybody around him, slides out and dies. Wonderful's got a chance to plant now. 2v2 here for G2 to try to recover, to try to push themselves into the Moody Center. And they are so split up. It's pit movement. It's fire in front of Bit.
Throw this molly. Snacks is coming back. He's picked up a new one.
Mobs is looking for a chance to come through. Snacks is just going to keep setting things ablaze. It is Na'Vi waiting for his arrival. They cut him down. They've survived again, it seems. Mobs over top of the graveyard, though, still has the element of surprise. He's getting closer until he gets clipped. Caught out. As Na'Vi will be giving themselves another chance. Wonderful ends up finding Heavy God on the other side of the map. Alexi working on his own here, knows that heavy numbers come his way. Could still do it. He sure as hell gives his team a better chance.
Oh!
They'll catch Hunter back towards middle, and now Hades, the stand-in, has to keep G2. We've got Bit behind him, Deagle in hand, and a patient Hades in backside hangs on, waits, and now he hears them on the bomb site. He's got to somehow figure out this angle. Wonderful's on the ledge. Wonderful's got it. Defuses to make it through. Never tell me the odds when Na'Vi is in the server. All three CS2 major finalists locked in for the playoffs in Austin. Hades, is this your round? We got one from Heavy God, we had one from Malt, and now maybe Hades, better late than never, gets the multi-kill going, but there's still solutions. He saw the second barrel, and Zinho knows he's between both, and he can call everybody back. And by everybody, it's just 9-10 through those tunnels with 20 seconds to try to clutch 1v3, or G2 have indeed found that final lifeline. Tech9 to the doorway to crossover, no support. Snacks, you gotta stop it. 9-10 calls his bluff, plants. Oh, and the tap is the execution on the final moments of Dust 2. You get another Snacks entry, but it stalls out for an extra second yet again. Heavy God trying to get it going. 9-10 looks back for another pick. Missed shot on the player in elbow, but man advantage. And Heavy got on site.
The CTs are a little far away from this. They're going to try to hunt down 9-10.
They've got him.
Senzu sees this.
I mean, Hades has to run. He's standing out in the open. He knows there's players to attack this flank. And at 30 seconds, they try to cool it off here, but there's a player over tucked into the car corner.
Oh, tough decision.
What time does 9-10 make his move? He goes for it.
What?
Missed chance. Hades then dies to it. And now Heavy got off of the goose. Also cut down.
Wow, okay.
9-10 push us into the next one. Another OT needed.
How often do you see a moment like that? The newest member of this roster. So much pressure on him every round on A.
And he doesn't play from sight. Instead, he takes it more aggressive, tries to get up in their grills, and he will drop with nothing.
And the long play's coming.
In the fourth chance for G2 to close, it's going to have to be Hunter and Snacks, and Hunter gets a little more damage in, but Snacks is only working with an MP9. He's got the flank, and a swap out to an M4 is good. He's got the kid as well. It's going to bank on somebody letting their guard down, but he announces himself, and now all three sets of eyes turn this way. But just because they're looking doesn't mean they'll stop him. They try to get into the cover, and Blitz needs to keep his head low. 19 health. A huge Snacks clutch attempt to close this. And he's let them get away, or rather they ran. Techno in the corner, shows a little skin. Blitz is eventually gonna come back. Bomb's not planted for them. They've got to take the fight, and in doing so, it's gonna burn more time off. He still has the kit. He jumps back on in an act of desperation, and he'll burn the hopes of G2's close right there with him. They can get crazy, and MP9's on the flank. Certainly starts to feel insane. The M4 spray finds one, and it's Hades off a critical op shot to keep Mzinho out of this. 9-10's position's known, and he gets sold off. Hades, who dropped the shot once, makes up for it. Nobody has to move a muscle if you're Mongols. You sit back and you secure top 8 at a major playoffs.
But if logic and reason and statistics were worth a damn, we wouldn't be this deep in OT, would we?
9-10 on the angle. Blitz right in front of him. Lands his shot on Heavy God. Only 2 players left to bring it back. It's the Poles here for G2. And there's not enough left in it. Hades, you've got plenty of targets. 24 seconds. They're going to swarm at him. They want it. They want to close on their terms with knives out. It is Mzinho from the backdrop. What was history in Shanghai is becoming a repeat offense. Asian teams in top 8s at majors. Beautiful stuff out of the Mongols. A grueling G2 fight.
Felt like that was a perfect storm for Mouse to steal this series as the experienced team and go through to the playoffs, but Legacy still have more fight in them.
This is the most important pistol round Legacy will ever play. Because if they win it here and now, that's it. They're on the path, they're on the fast track into those playoffs. If they fall short, they've got to win it in these rifle rounds, and it gives room to a potential Mouse comeback. Fast play down the ramp into Jimmy. They'll trade him after 1.
3v5, but great space to take here. They've even got a Molotov to flash out double doors. That will slow Mouse down. Careful.
This is playoffs on a pistol round. Just let them, and the advantage is getting whittled away for Legacy. Dumao, can he reply? That's 2 quick kills. Dumao, low on health. So is Torshi. Can he isolate this one man up on the rafters? Can't quite get past Brolin.
They've got to clear this. If They're going to make the A hit happen, leaving this some hell.
If you're Legacy, I feel like... Oh my god, they did clear it.
Now they know, though, it should be easy. Spinks feels the pressure. He goes swinging. There's Nissim inside of the smoke, popping his head up, and he's got full info on both players.
Yeah, they know they're both coming through heaven, and it's only Torshi left. The turnaround from Legacy. Faking them out, it's just Torshi, and if they can beat him, that's double digits secured. No slow start to this T side. They hit the ground running, opening it up with a rifle round.
They go right into Mouse. 10-10 now. Legacy keep up the pace.
Collateral for Torshi. Lux will get revenge at least, but 2 players are wounded here.
Unconfirmed damage.
Fast down into lower. Spinks caught out on an island. Quick trades from this Legacy squad. See them through into a B play. Dumao lurking out in the yard, but he's been found out. And these Dumao lurks that in the past were so effective have started to feel like a bit of a problem for Legacy.
They're not safe to plant. They don't feel it. Mouse are picking their side right now. They're going all double door.
Gotta go at some point while this util's still up. Once those smokes are gone, the job only gets harder. And so forced to commit. They will get that bomb planted, but it's these 2 players that were collateraled by the AWP. One of them knocked out now. Lux the other. Just Lato in another clutch. Couldn't do it in the last round. But this time he's got the bomb to play around. The hopes and dreams of Legacy resting on Lato's shoulders, and that weight is too much to bear.
I love that for Mouse. They just stand still, side by side. They know the pressure is on that boxed-in player who has to peak, and Mouse await that kill. It comes to them, delivered.
Playing together, grouped, pack, rolly counter-strike, that can be their way in.
Really strong position. Spinks lets him pass. They're going to clear him still, but a 5v4 taken. Legacy crumbling in this Cinderella story, walking over shards of glass. 2v4, no one survives. And Nissim left in the silence as Mouse have done it. A 4v1 to take them to the playoffs of the major. On the edge of elimination early to the biggest underdog that never made it. Nissim creeps, Nissim crawls, but Zershan closes, and Mouse make it happen.
For the sake of their own legacy, Mouse had to destroy theirs. In it to the playoffs again for this Mouse squad. Good spread, Big Azera could burn, seems like he's safe.
Davideus will have this kill.
Should do, but MP9 at this range spots him slipping lower. Snow on
There's
higher
support.
left.
NQZ's here with the AWP.
Here we go. Snow draws attention, gets his. What's the AWP? My God, he's got the shot. Fade's gone. Big one back. Electronic wants to keep playing. He ain't done. A 2-on-2. Playoffs on the line. I see perfect. He's offline. Oh, but he's dead. No! And it's theirs. Look what it means to them. The first for all 5 of pain. The playoffs are theirs.
Every round of play required, and they get it done when the chips were down. They wait for the defuse to come through, but pain from 0-2. The playoffs are theirs.
Plagued by issues, rosters, visas, health issues. They couldn't have this 5 together. And yet still, they managed to redeem their season. Playoffs at the major when it matters most. Davideus steps up, DGT delivers.